Assalamu alaikum and welcome to Kiani's restaurant. This is the much awaited Q&A. So it's been over 4 weeks we've been here in Pakistan. Zaina Nazir, I'm really interested in what your wife does for work and how she's finding work remotely. That's your question.
I do therapy work and I am enjoying working from home.
So she works from home, she does therapy work, and that's how she works here and earns money. Majority of her clients are in the UK.
Yeah.
She's got clients in America. And they just send the payment via the bank. That's it. Easy. That wasn't hard, was it?
Yeah. I just thought
She proper got ready. She proper sat up straight. Okay, I'm gonna give a proper answer today. Salam, brother. Glad to see you are enjoying the Pakistani life. This is something I've always wanted to do, but didn't. Now I've got kids. It's even more difficult. Glad you are. Let's stop there. We always hear that everyone wants to come, but they can't.
Yeah.
Okay, fair enough. But then they said now they got kids and they can't. Remember what you were saying about people moving because they got kids?
Yeah, actually, there are most of the people that we've spoken to who are here because of their kids, for their kids. Is a better way to say it, I guess. And they're really enjoying it. You were actually speaking to a brother a few days ago, weren't you? And he was saying that he's preferring
Pakistan, because he's got 3 boys. They're all living in Barry Town right now. Inshallah, I'll be meeting them soon. So he's brought his whole family here. He goes to England for 4 months at a time, something like that. Okay, I think the wait is here. Egg barbecue platter.
Barbecue paratha?
Platter. Yeah, no. So waiters run off. We managed to get mineral water. So family vibe here. There's all families here. We're in the family seating.
Do you want beef tikka?
Yeah.
Beef kuch
Acha.
Barbecue है कोई barbecue item नहीं है. Okay, that's why you run off. So chicken chow mein और क्या चीज़ां हैं?
I get nihari.
नहारी है. नाश्ते में आता
दाल
है.
मांस दाल चना चिकन कीमा फ्राई गोश्त कीमा
So I do like keema. Keema spicy?
इसीलिए तो फ्राई करवा दें उससे
Okay, you get the keema then if you want.
Acha keema. Steak keema.
He's saying he's got kids now, and that's a barrier for him. People are pulling their kids out of school in the UK. I know that because they're going for tuition as well. Myra knows a lot of families where they've taken the kids out of school, and there's families that are coming with their kids to Pakistan.
Yeah, I know for some people it can be difficult. It can be scary for people because it's a big change and they don't want to put their kids to abroad just with their kids at home.
So there's families that move.
Another one of my friends is wanting to move to Turkey. Another one is thinking between Turkey or Pakistan. So lots of people are moving. I was actually speaking to a sister on Facebook. She's moved to Pakistan before, then they went back for a while, and now they've decided they're going to come back. And she works in a school, and she said that a lot of children from the school have moved to Pakistan over the last summer holidays.
And you also know of an Urdu teacher who is teaching kids only because they want to move.
Yeah, because I'm from Pakistan.
Yeah, so there are a lot of families with children that are moving because of the children.
And it is mainly people with families. I don't really know any couples that have just moved.
Single people, bachelors, and couples without children don't generally move. But here we are. CB Dollaway, do you feel accepted by the Pakistanis? I guess so. They don't see me as an outsider.
We did get free rice yesterday.
Yeah, we got free rice yesterday because we ordered the wrong amount. We ordered like a small 250 grams, but people here apparently minimum they order is 1 kg. But we order everything as a 250 gram, which is a quarter of a kg in everything that we buy. And he was shocked, so he was like, "Here, just take it."
No, and he said that you're a guest, it's fine.
Yeah, he had to soften it out, didn't he, with butter. CB Dolly had another question. How much shall I send on PayPal to help you out? What's weather like? What's your accommodation like? The thing is, I was joking in my previous video saying send money in PayPal. I'm not asking for money in PayPal. The reason my PayPal details are there is because I put them up a long time ago. So when we were in Turkey in August, we stayed in Turkey for 6 weeks. We were reading a lot of news articles talking about a great recession. It's going to take so many years to recover from COVID. And Myra said, look, you know, if there's a recession, then families are going to cut back. You might not get as much, you know, tuition, kids for tuition, which is true. So I just had a thought lingering in the back of my mind that what should I do? And I thought there needs to be a way where I need to make sure that we don't starve, for example, yeah? So I set up a Patreon account, and it was just too hard because you have to like put down, or if you do £2 a month, I'll make a separate video for you. If you pay £5 a month, I'll do a live for you all. If you do £10 a month, Jazakallah. If you do all the plates and sauces of cutlery are here. If you do a subscription of £10 a month, you'll get my personal number. And I just wasn't into that, so my Patreon account is halfway done, and I left it. Then I thought, what if there comes a time where I don't, because my money comes from the kids that I tutor. If they're ill or anything happens, I don't get any money. So I thought, as a backup, as a last resort, I will put my PayPal details there if people just want to send off a one-off payment. But I didn't mention it. I just left it there, and I did not mention it up until that one video. And in that video I did not even mention that my PayPal details are there. So I don't know how they found them. Maybe that's where everyone keeps their PayPal details, in the about section in the page. And straight away, one night we were going to sleep, £50 came through. I had first I thought it's one of the parents that has paid me, and she's overpaid me by £10. So I thought I'll message her straight away and tell her you've overpaid me. But I replayed the video, and I was doing it in a joking way. It wasn't on I was saying, please send me money in PayPal, please send me money in PayPal. But I think what it was more, it wasn't the PayPal bit, it was more the fact that people were shocked that we're living on £30 a week. Or £40 a week,
40, yeah.
Whatever I said on that video.
And we're actually doing fine. That's a lot of money. So there's money
Yeah.
that's aside for bills.
Yeah.
And you know, and that's not the only money we've got. Like,
Mary, you're whispering so much they can't hear you.
I work as well, so we have money.
If
so
you
we
can
didn't
hear
want
Myra,
anybody
hopefully.
to feel bad about £40. We're in Pakistan. That money goes a really
Yeah,
really long way.
£40 actually pays a lot. Don't think that we're on ₹1,000 budget a day because of we don't have money. That's a good budget, I think.
Yeah.
We're able to travel with that, we're able to eat with that. Obviously we're overspending today. That's just today because we're treating ourselves.
We do that weekly anyway, and then every so often we're going to be going to another city to just enjoy ourselves. So you
Yeah.
know, and to make some nice videos for you guys.
So people were feeling bad, and they seem to be sending money even though we're not really asking for it. But we are very thankful, and it's a great gesture for people to be doing that. Thank you very much. Basically, in terms of, should we mention how much we got in total? Nothing. Okay, now I was getting uncomfortable. Okay, guys. Yeah, CB Dollaway, please, you do not need to send us anything. We're currently on £70 a week now because I've done some discount sessions, which has brought in 3 more class sessions for me. So in total I'm making £70 a week, which is enough for the daily budget, weekly shop and the bills. What's the weather like? Weather's cold in the morning and late nights, but nice and sunny during the day. So it can hit 20 to 25 degrees during the day, and it's beautiful. It's not cloudy. It hasn't rained much since we've been here for 6 weeks. It's probably rained like 3 days. Accommodation, we're living in a flat that needs to be renovated. It's currently an empty shell, so me and Myra have been working hard to make plans and designs and try and find Google pictures to see what we want. Once we finalize everything, then inshallah the renovation will start. What's the biggest issue you're currently facing or you anticipate could be an issue living in Pakistan long term? It's about not knowing where things are, where to get things from, how to sort things out. It's really hard sourcing things, you know, like household items, and you just don't know what the rate is until you actually ask. Things work really differently here.
And right now we need like builders, plumbers, you know, we need someone to work on the renovation.
Yeah.
And it feels a bit daunting not knowing, not being able to speak fluently. I guess that doesn't help. We do have people to help, like Farhan's dad's friend really helps, mashallah.
Yeah.
But even, you know, like generally people don't know because maybe they don't often get work done at home.
They won't know. And
Well,
obviously
to the scale that we're gonna be having work
we
done.
want work done in a certain way.
So that's a bit daunting, and this thing of, you know, because we're not from here, we might get scammed. It's always scary being scammed.
Gold B has another question. I want to live in Pakistan long term, but not struggle financially. Are you looking to set up business or find ways to increase income? I feel there is not much point in moving unless you are able to live comfortably financially. I completely agree. We originally wanted to move because our earnings was enough. 2 months prior to moving to Pakistan, my earnings dropped to £30 a week. But alhamdulillah, it's increased now before you start chucking money on PayPal. So yeah, definitely you do need some sort of income to live comfortably, but it's all down to you. We're going to share what we spend and how much things cost us so that you can make a better judgment of how much it'll cost you to live in Pakistan. Every area might be different, and every person will be different. It just depends how far things are from you and, you know, what's available next to you.
And also with us, we really like to budget. So our 1,000 rupee a day budget, it's not really hurting us, and it's not upsetting us that, oh, we have, you know, it's only 1,000 rupees, because it really goes a long way.
It does. If you use it properly.
Then what we do is, like I mentioned earlier, we will come out and treat ourselves, and every month or every 6 weeks we really want to go to another city and explore it. So we will have to, you know, we do need to budget daily so that we can do these other things. We're also being quite tight with the money, as in, you know, 1,000 rupees, you know, we could spend 2,000 or 3,000. We don't really need to. It's being too extravagant doing that. But,
we could very easily just be like, 3,000 rupees, nothing. That's 12 quid. That's nothing. We in England, we can go KFC and spend 12 quid. How hard is it to spend 12 quid on one meal in KFC for 2 people?
Yeah, exactly.
It is not hard whatsoever. I Mashood, why did you choose to become a YouTuber? Were you inspired by some other YouTubers? I always wanted to do YouTube. Building up to Pakistan, I said to my mum, look, we need other sources of income, not just what we're doing, and YouTube could be that source of income. So that was one reason. Number 2 was, we can also inspire other people that are ready to move. They're on the fence. They're saying, should we not, should we not. So if we show them what we're doing and how we're going about it, it might encourage them to do it, because sometimes you follow what other people do that are similar to you. And thirdly, we felt like we could use this as a tool to fill people's time. So instead of them watching you know, people who sing or people that do pranks for 10 minutes, they could watch us for 10 minutes, and we might be able to help change their character. So yeah, we still have that aspect there. They were the 3 main reasons. Gold Bees had another question. That's 3 questions. I'm going to start charging you. Send it to my PayPal. Have you had any issues with bribes? No. I'm not the type of person to bribe somebody. I'd rather wait 2-3 hours. But yeah, we've not had any issues with bribes. And I've heard that people go to the hospital and they pay 2,000 rupees extra, and they can go to the front of the queue and stuff like that.
I guess we haven't been in that situation, have we? We haven't been in a situation where we've come across that yet, but I'm sure we will, and then we'll let you know.
I know it's normal here that if you pay an extra fee, this gets processed faster, you get that quicker, you get this done much easily. I'm not into that. I really am not into that. It's not part of the service, and in a way, isn't it haram to be charging for something that's not really part of the service? You're charging an extra fee because what? You're gonna get someone to cut the line when that's not something that's expected really in a hospital. But yeah, fair enough. Mashood has another question. What do you use to edit? I use iMovie, believe it or not. It's a free software on my laptop, my iMac. I just used it because it was there, and I just watched a YouTube video on how to use it, and that's it. I don't use anything fancy whatsoever. Bro, I like your video, nice and simple. Thank you. I like to keep it nice and simple but genuine. Sooner or later, as time goes on, people will see that people are not genuine. It'll be very hard to find a genuine YouTube channel or a YouTuber, and that's what we're trying to stick to from the very beginning till now. We're being as genuine and as open as we can, and that's what we will stick to, inshallah. That's all the questions done. Thank you for your questions, guys. I don't know if Myra wants to talk to you, but yeah, I'm gonna try this chutney sauce anyway.
We really appreciate all the people that were worried for us.
Yeah, blimey, man, I was shocked. I was like, we need to give this money back. What have we done? We're begging. Myra made it out as if I've been begging all night.
I was saying you're a professional beggar now.
Yeah, I panicked. I was like, we need to send this money back now. And as soon as the £50 came in, then £40 came in. I was like, what is going on here? I mean, that one said gift on it. You always make me laugh, and I was like, what?
We didn't actually sleep all night, did we?
We kept talking. We were talking in
surprised.
circles, and we were thinking, what's going on? We've got £90 already, and then
Should we give it away to charity? What should we do with it?
then
It just felt
£250
really-
came in, and then I was like, oh my god, Myra, something's going on here. And then we thought about it, and I thought, really, the bottom line is, every time I run out of money, Myra chips in. So really, why should Myra have to keep chipping in? If money's coming our way, it's written for us. And I've left it in my PayPal. It's not like I'm using it. So if anything does go upside down, because you just never know, I can always use that money, I guess.
And we will be sharing some of it. If we see a charitable cause, we will be giving some of that away in your names.
That's it.
So it goes even further, inshallah.
Inshallah.
And
I have been approached by people that are, one person's almost finished the masjid. He said, come and do a video to raise some money and stuff. I turned him down because I don't know him properly. Another person said he runs an orphanage. I don't know him properly either, so I turned him down. The thing is, I only want to be part of a charitable cause if I know and I can watch the money go from my PayPal straight to the cause itself. Otherwise, it's a gift then. You just pass the money and they can do what they want. I'm not here to gift people money. I'm here to help. That was one of the extra things, actually, I forgot. One of the fourth reason for our YouTube channel was paid through my videos, through YouTube, or people sending the money and giving it for those causes, specific for those causes. But I'll only do that if I can watch the trail of the money, how it's gone from you to PayPal to the person to the work or to the hospital or to wherever is needed to be done.
also, please do not send any money to donate to anybody just yet,
Yeah.
because we haven't found anybody that we could donate to
Yeah.
at the moment. So please do not start sending money
Yeah, please don't
for
send
that
money.
yet.
Because then I have to write it down, I have to put it separately, I have to make sure. You just don't know. We don't know yet ourselves.
Yeah,
we're
we're just not
waiting.
ready for that yet, that project. We just need a few more months to settle.
And we're on 958 subscribers. So it wasn't 45 left, it's 42. 42. So once I get 42 subscribers, I'll start getting paid from YouTube, inshallah.
I checked a few days ago, and about 67% of the people that are watching have not subscribed. So if you guys are still watching and you're still interested, then please do subscribe. This is the right time to do it.
And everyone who's commenting and pressing the like button, we're very thankful for you. Not only is it nice to get feedback and to get the likes, but it also helps the YouTube algorithm share our video. It does a lot of work for us, so thank you guys, keep it up. We'll show the food when it comes.
It's been ages, hasn't it? Feels like it's been so long.
Yeah, yes. What did we order again?
Chicken, I don't know, we tried to order so many things that weren't on the menu.
Chicken noodle and chicken chow mein.
Oh, I had keema. I don't know if they What's keema like in Pakistan? I don't even know if I've ever had keema in Pakistan.
We'll find out soon.
I like keema, nutter.